like what's the movie Thelma and Louise. The New England Patriots versus the Miami Dolphins.
Cam we trust. Cam showed up, showed out. We had a great running game, and Miami lost a couple starts in the beginning of the game, so that kind of messed them up. But overall, Cam had control of the game, ran the ball, scored a couple times. Hey, I like the new regime in New England. Even if it's just for one game.
Yeah, I mean, he was efficient, man. Had over 100 quarterback race. I don't know how long this could last as far as them running him that much. Well, I mean, he played this game. It showed that they are willing to change up their play calling, which is something I didn't think that Josh McDaniels was going to be able to do. Because remember, him and Jay Cutler got into it because he wasn't going to change the play calling. So Miami is I still think that Miami is going to be one of those up-and-coming teams. But Fitzpatrick threw some bad interceptions that in that game, almost the whole game. So he threw some bad interceptions. I don't know how long they're going to be able to survive that without going to tour.
With me, the whole Belichick get down that surprised me even a little bit. Reason being, Josh McDaniels that you're speaking about, that's also the dude who coached Tim Tebow to 6-7 straight victories. When everything shook out, Jay Cutler ended up being a dickhead, and Josh McDaniels ended up being a cheater. But the dickhead.
He wasn't the coach.
Oh no, yeah, right. That's the offense coordinator that everybody hates. That's the other dude who used to work for the Patriots. But Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick, you're right. I apologize for that. Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick traditionally coach what's on the field. When Jimmy Garoppolo, when Brady got suspended those 4 games, Jimmy G, they catered the game to what his strengths were. When Jacoby Brissett came in, they started running lead options. The Miami Dolphins don't run the ball, their run defense ain't that well, so they ran it down their throat. They kept saying, oh, well, run it again. That, to me, that's what you do. That's what I've been saying since I've had a show. A good coach does not try to fit a round peg into a square hole or vice versa. What they do is say, this is what you do well, we'll do it that way. Next week, whoever they play next week, we'll pick in a second. Whoever they play next week, what they're going to do is take what they do worse and exploit that. They know everybody, all these people, I'm going to say it. Like I said, I'm not going to pillow fight with nobody else. All these racist, bigoted, biased ass announcers on ESPN and these other networks that called Cam hurt, that said he couldn't be a leader, that said he didn't work hard, that said Bill Belichick couldn't adapt. He proved everybody wrong. Is this the Miami Dolphins, the 1983-84 Super Bowl Miami Dolphins? No. Is this the 72 undefeated Dolphins? No. But as you stated, the brother from Belichick coaching tree got them down there playing ball. And as you mentioned, Ryan Fitzpatrick is a mistake waiting to happen. He is a mistake waiting to happen. So every other year, it seems like when his kids need to go to college or something, or he need to put away some money for his retirement, he have a good year, right when he about to run his ass out the league. And then when he gets secure, get their contract, they go, all right, man, I'm finna be a bum again. When they put 2 out there, I think that's going to be a formidable team. And as usual, they should beat Belichick them at the end of the year. But talk to me about this thing, these 2 numbskulls trying to snatch the chain off Cam's neck.
That was disrespectful. It's like, is it because you lost? Or is it because, you know what Cam is? Cam always been the blue type. So it's like, yeah, you disrespectful. So, he had it turned into something else. You should do it. But, I've seen people snatch chains before. Can you believe so? Snatch crab chains. I've been watching that live. Like, I couldn't believe it. It's crazy.
Well, to me, it's some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. After the game, you want to fight and all that. Man, take that hood shit back to the hood. Take that old alley cat ass behavior back to the alley, man. It's just stupid shit, man. And then you the same motherfuckers that's gonna be hollering at Black Lives Matter. Don't do this, don't do that. Hey, at this point in our lives, man, we ain't got room for nobody acting a fool with cameras going. You got anything to say about this, Big Illinois?
My bad. Man, I was talking phone on you. But man, that was crazy. You said they trying to take his name, man.
Right.
What the hell y'all think y'all at a high school basketball game in Chicago State? What the hell?
Right. Stupid shit, man. Straight stupid shit. Just dumb shit, man.
That was actually kind of embarrassing.
It was. And this one of them times I hope Stephen A had his Mr. Charlie suit on this week. For real, man. This is one of them times that Stephen A. Smith, whatever he said about this, sign me up for that Stephen A. Smith, man. Philadelphia and the racial slurs. The artist formerly known as the Washington Racial Slurs.
Man, I told you Washington was gonna beat that.
Man, hey, I don't know what happened. Like, truthfully, Philly started off hot. Everything was rolling. Next thing I know, I looked up. Washington was winning. I don't even know what happened. Like, I don't know. How did it happen so fast? Like,
I don't know. I'm going to say it. I don't care who don't like it. Carson Wentz is one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the fucking league.
He's very serviceable.
The way you feel like Mitchell Trubisky, like you feel about Mitch, it's the same way I feel about Carson Wentz.
I hope you're not hoping that I give you some pushback.
I'm tired of hearing people talk about the Philadelphia Eagles and all they do is if the Cowboys coach last year wasn't a fucking idiot and mixed up his play calling, the Eagles wouldn't even made the playoffs. Right?
Well,
but I knew that Washington was gonna win because Carson Wentz was gonna jag the game up. Nah, I'm just joking. But no, I picked Washington because they got a new coaching system, and Dwayne Haskins. Man, I like Dwayne Haskins because he's another Teddy Bridgewater clone. Man.
Well, Carson Wentz is a bit overrated, and if it's on me, I'm firing everybody on the training staff of Philadelphia. Every freaking year, their whole damn team is always hurt. How are y'all hurt every year? So until somebody can explain to me why you haul 4 or 5 people off your offensive line, 1 or 2 linebackers, always a bunch of people on the injury reserve. That, to me, that looks like the training staff is failing them, and the fact that they are a stacked team, and Carson Wentz is he is overrated. He widely overrated, and if he ain't hurt, he choking. So yeah, you ain't gonna get no pushback from me.
No pushback on the Carson Wentz.
The Las Vegas Raiders are undefeated. They've never lost a game as the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Carolina Panthers. Talk to me.
Hey, Josh Jacobs. They got their workhorse. They gonna let that man run and fill it in anywhere else. You got the young man Ruggs. tried to get over with him, but he got injured, went out, didn't come back in. When he came back in, he wasn't effective anymore. But their running game was on point. And it ran all over. They Christian McCaffrey, the Panthers.
Hey, but you know what though, Joe, man, I was kind of impressed with the Carolina Panthers, the way they coached with the game plan though, man. Well, the Raiders defense is not all that good, but yeah. I thought that Teddy Bridgewater ran their offense when he spread it around. McCaffrey got his carries and his catches. It just came down to LA got some not LA down, sorry, y'all. Las Vegas had Derek Carr, man. Derek Carr looks like he even got a grasp on John Gruden offense, man. I was like, that was actually one of the better games of the day.
Well, anybody know me know I'm a Raider fan, and as you stated, it looks like Derek Carr from 2 or 3 years ago. Finally, John Gruden has learned how to coach again or whatever. Their defense is porous, but what they did was exactly what I thought they were going to do. Run the hell out of Josh Jacobs. As I told you last week, Big Illinois, I got Josh Jacobs in the conversation with MVP this year. I think he's going to be a 2,000 yard back this year, 1,000 receiving, 1,000 rushing. He's off to a great start in regards to that. The Raiders are not going to be able to hold people off like that. They need to get a better defensive coordinator. They need to get a better scheme. They need to get some better players. Mike Mayock, you did a good job picking offensive players. You need to teach somebody how to tackle too. So, but with that being said, upward and onward. The Groundhog Day versus the Groundhog Day versus what's the name of the team?
The Bengals.
No, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh man,
The tank squad.
I cannot believe that Phillip Rivers is my quarterback for the team that I root for. And as sure as it was Sunday, and it's just so funny because I'm watching the game. You know, it's about 5 minutes left, and Indianapolis was moving the ball. So I'm thinking like, okay, we're only down a few points, don't get it cracking. And sure shit stank. Those into a wide open linebacker, and we never get the ball back right. So I'm probably gonna be as crazy as it sounds until something changes, until I'm proven wrong. I'm gonna probably take it against Indianapolis all the season. As much as I hate it. But we did. I mean, I say we because I'm a fan of them, but they did lose Marlon Mack towards Achilles. You know, Jonathan Taylor, of course, still young, but Naeem Hines did step in the role of running that ball. So we're going to see what happens. T.Y. Hilton was quiet. We really get the ball to him. Pascal and Campbell. And it's all about Phillip Rivers. Couldn't hold nobody off. Couldn't keep the ball moving. And, of course, when it's time for us to actually score and try and win the game, he throws it to the
Yeah, man. I think that maybe they not tanking. Maybe they just trying to get rid of the motherfuckers that Tom Coughlin had something to do with drafting. Because what their coach name is Gus Bradley, right?
Mm-hmm.
That defense was playing, man. I think if Marlon Mack wouldn't have got hurt, he's on my fantasy team too, so I'm kind of fucked on running back, but that's something else. But Phillip Rivers was either, I don't know if it's the fact that maybe this is just his first game with some receivers, but ain't no way that T.Y. Hilton should have only 50-some games receiving. And it wasn't like he was, they had blanket coverage on the guy. There was times when he wasn't even looking